They say it won't be easy to return to campus this fall. It won't be easy to assess the risks in returning. It won't be easy to reassure staff and students you've got their safety in mind. But what if it can be? The Mazik Global Back-to-School app was created to give your campus peace of mind while taking most of the work out of organizing virus assessments, contact tracing, and case management, and data collection. It's not just about having a safer campus. It's also about making everyone feel safer because they know you're looking out for them. We'll show you how our solution elevates the Microsoft Power Platform and Power BI to bring faculty, staff, and students into the conversation about their security, a critical step most other platforms overlook. You'll also see how the platform's immense data visibility helps you pivot safety plans faster to mitigate risk. Let's get started. The Mazik Care Back-to-School app has applications for just about everyone in the university setting, for faculty, staff, and students. It simplifies symptom reporting, tracks comfort level in returning to campus, and helps communicate their needs to administrators. It creates a university-specific structure for ICANN teams, performing contact tracing, and gives administrators simple and accessible visibility into every unit of data being tracked across campus. Let's take a look at one example case. Julie Smith is a principal investigator at a university research lab. As she wakes up one morning before work, she realizes she's feeling ill. She launches the Mazik Care Back-to-School app to report her symptoms. As she launches the application, she notices that she has a notification to complete her regular symptom assessment. From here, she can see all of the people she has been previously in contact with daily. She can also choose one of several assessments she wants to complete. She clicks on Symptom Assessment to begin. She's feeling feverish, has chills, a sore throat, and shortness of breath. Once she has reported her symptoms, the system is now designed to ask her additional questions to ensure that all her related risk factors have been accounted for. Once she's finished, she receives a notification from her employer that she should stay at home and quarantine. When someone on your team reports feeling COVID-19 symptoms, the Mazik Care Back-to-School solution can be set up to automatically send your university clinic a notification to set up testing for the individual. In Julie's case, once she takes the test, she finds out that she's positive. She reports her test result in the app, which automatically generates a case for her and assigns it to an available contact tracer who is notified to schedule a call with her. Adam Jensen is a contact tracer and part of the ICANN team. He's starting his day in his summary dashboard. Here he can see all his organization's active cases, cases by type, total volume of cases by contact tracer, positive cases reported, number of tests that have been performed, and the total number of contacts being traced. Adam starts to review all of his active cases and he sees a new one, Julie's. He opens up her 360-degree profile to review her case's key information, like her work profile, campus location, department, and level of team interaction. He locates Julie's reported contacts and can choose to view them in a simplified visualization. If he needs to notify them of any risk, he's able to reach out directly through Microsoft Teams by calling one of the phone numbers listed for them. He can also see all of the previous symptom assessments that Julie has performed, the responses that she has submitted over time, and any symptoms she has reported. He can also check to see if there are specific locations where Julie has checked in recently. Let's go back and look inside Julie's case form. As we can see, today Julie has reported symptoms related to COVID-19. Her case has been automatically created in the system based on her self-assessment. We can see her case details as well as the next steps Adam will take in the contact tracing process, which include identifying risks, notifying her contacts, and sharing further safety protocols with them. To identify the possible risks, Adam reviews all of the symptom results. He calls Julie and starts going through his step-by-step process to understand where she has been in the last 14 days and who she has interacted with. If she mentions any contacts not already on her contact list, he manually adds them. From there, he can send a notification to her contacts directly, or he can see who has already been notified. This contact notification view can also be broken down day by day to see who on campus Julie has interacted with and whether they have already been notified. By having all his contact tracing protocols and contact information in one centralized spot, Adam is able to get the word out to Julie's contacts immediately, helping them know when it's right to quarantine and reducing the risk to the community faster than before. For administrators, the Mazik Back-to-School app provides pre-built dashboards that give decision makers simple accessibility and visibility into the current state of their organization's risk assessment efforts. By collecting responses in the back-to-school assessment, they can better understand the overall comfort level of students and faculty in returning to campus, their core concerns and interaction levels, or view this data by team or department. Having this data quickly collected and accessible can greatly impact how much of a campus is reopened and when, how to shift operational budgets where needed, and how much work still needs to be done so that students and staff feel comfortable about returning. Administrators also have access to a command center that aggregates the organization's overall data. They can see an overall health summary for anyone reporting typical COVID-19 symptoms, and whether individuals are reporting their symptoms on schedule or not. The Command Center even gives administrators a clearer view into how many people are currently at any campus facility, based on color-coded mapping. An overall contact tracing feature pinpoints anyone at greater risk on account of their recent exposure to others with positive cases. To discern trends, this data can also be viewed in daily, weekly, or monthly slices. Whether you're in administration, faculty, staff, or a student, everyone wants the same thing: to return to their work safely and securely. Our back-to-school solution covers all the bases needed for a safe return. Surveys open the door for two-way communication. Self-assessments help assess risk sooner and reduce privacy concerns. Smart workflow automations keep you aware of immediate changes to community risks. And the manual efforts of contact tracing are sped up with accessible, centralized data. This solution gets your community involved in planning its own return. That means a greater chance that this fall will have fewer question marks for your teams and a greater number of people safely returning to campus because they trust in you. It can be done. With transparency, alignment, and innovative risk mitigation that makes the process faster and simpler for everyone. That's what the Mazik Back-to-School solution is all about.